Alright guys, so quick gameplay of Rogue Company using the Scuf Reflex PS5 Pro controller. With this controller you're able to bind different buttons to the back paddles. There's 4 back paddles in the back. And there's circle, triangle, square, and cross have all been changed to the back. So now I can keep my thumbs on the thumb sticks, the analog sticks, and I can keep my trigger fingers on L2 and R2, which are my triggers. And before, let's start with the rolling around. So there's the regular roll. You see how the camera stays in one position. And to move it, you have to move your thumb back and forth between the right analog and the circle. Now, let me show you how to do it with the back paddle that's registered for circle. See, now my thumb is completely on the analog stick, and my ring finger on my right hand is doing the rolling for me. So I can keep the camera on the character at all times while rolling. Before, you had to adjust because the camera would stay with you on the roll. So circle, analog, circle, adjust for analog, circle, adjust for analog. Now let's see how it worked out before the Pro controller came out. See, they have a little bit of chance to get you with that little pause that you do in between changing from the roll to using the analog to adjust the camera back to the opponent. Here's what it looks like with the back paddle with the Pro controller. And of course, if you have aim assist, it's going to be even much better. But I do not use aim assist at all, so you really have to have good aim to be able to not use aim assist in this game. Now let's put aim assist real quick on. Let's see how that works. So it works better with aim assist, but if you don't need it, don't use it. I personally don't like using aim assist in any FPS game or any shooter at all. I don't like using aim assist. So that's what it looks like with aim assist. So if you have aim assist, you're gonna be a beast with this controller, for sure. It makes it so much easier. Now let's go to the switching of the shoulders, which is... So the regular option to use for switching shoulders was L1 and R1 at the same time. So now my R1, I switched it up to be a reload. And my L1, I switched it up to be a gadget, which I don't have. Let me go get. now my switch is on the back paddle. My ring finger on the left hand side. And now I can keep my trigger fingers on the triggers at all times. And now you can swerve opponents if they're shooting you. You can easily swerve them. So very useful for the switching of the shoulders also. Crouching. For the users of crouching, spam crouch. You don't have to move your thumbs at all. You could crouch and toggle the camera at the same exact time. Before, I believe crouch was square, I think, or R3, something like that.
Let's go.
Yeah, it used to be R3, which you had to press the right analog stick to crouch, making it hard to move the camera. Now, just shoot. So the only problem with my bindings with that right there is that I activated my special. But of course you don't need to have your special as R3 like me. You could use any other button for it. But very, very fucking useful. Like, this is a very useful controller. And then we have to jump. Before, you had to press the X, move back to the analog stick, adjust the camera to the opponent. Now, jump, camera on the opponent with the right analog. Amazing. Alright, so that's a little gameplay review of what it can do to the Rogue Company bindings of the game. Of course you can adjust it however you please, however you feel most comfortable with, but that was a little preview of what you can possibly do with this controller. Thank you guys.